Thank you, Mary. Well, as Mary said, my name is Deana George, and I have survived many trials throughout my life. There were times life seemed hopeless, but I did not let that hopelessness overtake me. By the grace of God, I was given the will to do what I needed to do so that my children would have what they needed, but not before I struggled through some of the toughest fights of my life. My journey began when I was married at a young age of 16. Sorry, bear with me. After fighting through 6 years in a physically abusive marriage, I finally decided to walk away one tragic evening. It was a moment that will be embedded in my mind forever. As I looked into the beautiful big brown eyes of my 5-year-old daughter, as she watched her mother's head be repeatedly slammed into the counter by her father, I knew that I'd had enough. So I called 911, and it was from that moment that I would never have to endure any more physical pain from that man, and my children would never have to witness physical suffering of their mother. But because I decided to leave this man, he decided not to have anything to do with his children. Although this was unfortunate, I was finally away from that relationship, and I thought it could only get better. It didn't, however. The fight didn't end there. It was a short time later, and I had met and married a man whom I thought was wonderful. Thought he would take care of me. And because he didn't physically abuse me, I thought I was safe. Here's where another lesson is learned. This man loved my 2 little girls as if they were his own. He was financially stable. He built us a brand new home, bought me a new car. My children did not want for anything. He was good to them. We had 2 beautiful children together, and I took pride in being a stay-at-home mom. I helped as homeroom mom, led Girl Scout troops, oversaw school fundraisers. It all seemed so perfect to the outside world. Unfortunately, this all came with a price. It was he who made the money, so it was him who made the decisions on how it was spent. I had absolutely no say. I was treated as though I was not capable of spending money responsibly. Even a $5 t-shirt for my daughter's school project had to be approved by him, and that was after an extensive lecture took place. But I kept that smile on my face for 13 years of marriage. It was important to me that my children not see the suffering just because I was suffering. I wanted them to have a comfortable life. The price, however, it proved to be costly. I was financially comfortable, but inside, I was empty. Finally, I decided that my 4 children deserved a role model of self-worth and dignity, and not a woman who was controlled and belittled by her husband. So I got the courage to get out of that controlling relationship. And although it was the best decision for my family, I did pay an enormous price. I went from being financially stable, very comfortable, to counting pennies for laundry soap. My children were my life. They were my everything, and I had no idea how I was going to support them now. Yes, I'd held jobs such as waitressing or working for my ex-husband. I also was a taxi driver, a chef, a counselor, a doctor, a mentor, etc., everything that a stay-at-home mom is. But unfortunately, none of these titles were worthy to put on a resume to attain a job that would support my family. and I was scared. But I had a good friend, and she saw my fear and my despair, and she suggested something to me that would change my life forever. She suggested that I visit the Single Parent Scholarship Fund of Benton County. So I did, and Single Parent embraced me with a smile, loving arms, in the direction that I've needed to be successful. I knew that success came from within, and Single Parent is the bridge that would connect me to my destination. This bridge included not just scholarship money, but it consists of workshops, award ceremonies, positive words of encouragement. Thanks, Kim. And donations such as household necessities from all of you generous people. This program is not just the Single Parent Scholarship Fund, it's the Single Parent Scholarship family. They have helped me, they have given me the confidence that I needed as a mom while enduring tough times. And it is because of each of you that this program is successful, and you do impact lives every day. Things like toilet tissue. That may be simple to some, but it was huge. Spices to liven up our dinners, and unexpected donations like Christmas presents or gas cards. Words cannot describe the appreciation of how your kindness have helped lead me to my success. So next year at this time, I will be attaining the first level of my success in accepting my associate's degree from Northwest Arkansas Community College, and I will be beginning to take classes in the nursing program. I plan to graduate from the nurses program in 2017, and I will work towards a career in the Northwest Arkansas hospitals as a registered nurse. I have maintained a 4.0 GPA in my classes, and after this summer, I will have completed 44 hours. It's not been easy, but with the love of my children and the support of Single Parent Scholarship Fund, I have the courage to keep fighting to reach my destination. The help I've received from Single Parent Scholarship Fund has not only inspired me to achieve my goals in education, but also to be goal-oriented in how I give back to others. My first goal is to inspire my children to value education and what it can help you achieve. Last weekend, I had the pleasure of watching my daughter graduate from Northwest Arkansas Community College. From there, she will go on to the University of Arkansas towards her degree in social work. Proud is an understatement of how I felt, because she will not have to experience the life that I did as a young woman. Her younger sister is following along that path as well. She has completed 1 year of college, and she has dreams of being a child psychologist. My two youngest are still in junior high and high school, and they hear daily how important their education is. Another goal I have is to volunteer as much as possible with Single Parent. I love helping out in any way I can, from folding brochures to unloading and organizing donated items. It gives me such fulfillment to be able to help an organization that has given so much. Even if it's as simple a task as tying ribbons on cups or giving a speech, but I could never give back what they have given me, but I sure will try. In closing, I want to take this time to express my appreciation again to each of you. Words cannot describe the impact, the kindness of the donors, employees, and volunteers that you've touched my life in a way you will never know. And no doubt there are others like me that you're touching their lives. Single Parent Scholarship Fund of Benton County is such a unique and vital supporter of our community. And without the help of our community members, we wouldn't have success stories such as mine to share. Not only does your contribution change lives like mine, but it also impacts future generations by helping instill the value of education. So as we fight through our struggles, and I think I can speak for all of my fellow students that when I say we are glad to have people like you in our corner. Thank you.